That's not my fault.
Lord.
So we here with Sheldon, Carmen, Fourth Wall Carmen. That's what we're gonna call you now, and Love and Marriage DC OG Erana Tyler. So this season on Love and Marriage DC, the OGs have come a long way. The Gutter Barbies returned to a seafood restaurant with Snowflake, but friendships have been tested. Loyalty, accountability, and awkward vacations. Erana, please tell us, how did you get caught up between Ashley and Joy's beef?
Oh my gosh, these ladies are driving me crazy. Okay. So, of course, Ashley and I, we've been friends. We're building a friendship. Let me correct it. We've been building a friendship since filming season 1. Season 2, here comes Joy. Joy and I immediately connect. She has a wonderful personality. She's bubbly, very outgoing. My husband is very close to her husband, Clifton. So we would go out and do like couple dates. And so immediately, we kind of like just became, good friends and still is today. I think what happened is Ashley got a little jealous of my relationship with Joy. Although Joy was friends with Ashley as well, or building a friendship with her, because we would hang out, outside of filming. We would go see Joy perform. Ashley would be with me. We would go to Ashley's house and hang out. But I think when Joy and I started to get closer, and she started seeing us hanging out, as couples, I think that's where she got a little jealous of, the friendship. So at the point where, I kind of got stuck in the middle, it was okay. Joy, you're hanging with the Petties now. You're over there hanging with Clifton and Joy. And in one of the scenes, it was saying that she was like, you don't spend enough time with me when we did the seafood dinner with Winter. She said, you're a little too busy for me now. I don't get to hear from you. I don't see you anymore. You're with the Petties all the time. And she had an issue with that.
Right.
And the reason is because my husband, number one, is a lot. I've been married to my husband for almost 30 years. My husband is
yes,
now,
God.
yeah. So he's
Yes,
been,
God.
look, he's retired now. So he's home. I'm an entrepreneur. I work from home as well. And we're inseparable. We're always out. If you see my Instagram, me and my husband are always together. I really don't have time to sit up under another female. So Ashley has friends who want to, sit up under her, have her beck and call. Anytime she calls, she wants you to be right there with her. And I've never been that girl. I'm with my husband most of the time. My husband and I like hanging out with couples. Quicksilver is never home. He's always working. He has like 7, 8 jobs. So trying to get with them to do couples nights is never going to happen because Quick is a DJ. He's a radio personality. He's always gone. And there's nothing wrong with that. He likes to be busy. That's his source of income, and he does what he does. But we just were connected to the Petties more because of us being gravitated to the couple, just being, around them. And it's just like the jealousy, she just got jealous of that. So then I got caught in the middle, and I wanted us all to come together to be friends again and stop all the bickering and the fussing and all the fighting and everything. But of course, you see it that never, it never resolves itself. So,
all right, so let's go back to the Wizards game at the Sweet.
oh,
Okay, so Carmen and Sheldon, have y'all been watching?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't watch reality shows. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so
I have to watch the Wizards. That was a lot.
So just to paint the picture,
Okay, thank you.
Joy and Ashley been having a problem.
Well, why do they have a problem?
They
have that problem. What happened? Who said what?
Okay, so I know they had a problem because Joy got kicked out of Ashley's house during Christmas, right?
Why do you think that happened? Let's go back.
That's the part I'm missing.
So let me tell you what happened.
Okay.
Joy and Clifton got engaged way before we started filming.
Oh, it's because she said that she was married and Ashley told
her best friend while we were filming. while the camera was in her face, that they were already married.
Right.
Now, this was the secret that Joy wanted her to keep.
Right.
For whatever reason, she wanted her to keep that personal secret that they were married.
I forgot.
So Ashley gets upset and mad of something that occurred off filming. We were not filming at the time. We were at her house. It was a seafood giving. She called it a seafood giving, not filmed. And a situation occurred at her house. And from that situation, Ashley got upset. And then she went on camera and told her best friend, they're married. And then she came to the cycling class. Ashley came to the cycling class with me and Joy. She revealed that she did tell her girlfriend that they were already married.
Right.
Joy told me as well. She said, I remember that phone call, but I think she texted Ashley because Ashley ended up showing proof of text messages on the show. But I think Joy had called me and said, we already married, but don't say anything. And I never said anything. I never even told my husband. Actually, I forgot all about it. So Ashley spilled the beans.
Right.
And told her personal, the secret that she did not want out. For whatever reason, we don't know. It could have been legal issue. She never told us this side. There were numerous things.
Because they did come from another show. They did come from
Ready to Love.
Did production know that they were already married?
No,
That is a big secret to keep.
And when they
That is.
I remember when that information came out, when Ashley said, I told them you were married, the producer, the executive producer, put me in the car and said, did you know this? And I said, no. And I still was like, oh, I don't know nothing. I'm not saying anything until Joy said, Raina, you could tell, because she told me don't say anything. I'm from D.C. So in D.C., growing up, you can't be telling people business because you know what I'm saying, Sheldon?
Period.
It sounds like Joy and them might have been trying to get a bigger check in order for a wedding type situation or sponsors. Maybe that's what it sounds like.
Whatever it was to not tell my business for whatever reason. And she shared and she told her business on some he say, she say stuff. Something that wasn't even accurate. It was he say, she said. And she was like, well, you said, and we was like, no, that's not what happened. And that's why I told her. So she was wrong for telling her business. All for some he say, she said. Yeah. And then from that point on, it just never got better.
So here's the thing, like I don't So here's my thing. A secret is a secret, and if somebody asks you not to tell their business, then you're supposed to be the gatekeeper of the secret. But then at the end of the day, if you know a person can't hold water, but the only way you would know that if that person was really your friend, I'm just saying. But however, whatever, it might have been the foundation of making a friendship just to see what was going to happen. But when you decide to sit here and call somebody's husband sassy ass bitch, or claim that they actually like disrespected you at the Wizards game. I don't know, Clifton. I don't know, Joy. Right now, my favorite is Erana on the show because you and your husband, it be seeming like y'all about to go at it like, I want a divorce, and next thing you know, I love you.
30 years. That's what happens in a marriage of 30 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
You be sitting there looking at them like they about to, it's about to be the end of their marriage. And she'd be like, I'm just saying, that's how I felt. And then she'd be like, love you. He'd be like, right. Like, you'd be like, oh, okay, so I like them. So, but
I love that.
When it came down at the Wizards game, and you had Ashley calling herself number one, confirming somebody's husband. Like, you should have not done that in the first place. Mm-hmm. You don't need to address anybody's husband. You already had a conversation with baby girl.
Period.
Yeah, that's what happened. She had Joy. She brought up something. So Jamie was being messy. And Jamie was at the game, and he was like, "Is everybody good, Jamie? You know everybody ain't good. Why keep telling you?" Exactly. So Jamie know everybody ain't good, but he's gonna ask the question anyway. So and Ashley's like, well, she said I'm jealous. And then Joy I will say, Joy, being a grown woman that she is, instead of doing it for TV, she said, "You want to step outside."
But let's stop right there. This part was filmed but cut out. So when Ashley asked her, your husband said, "I'm jealous of you."
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting next to Ashley. Remember, her husband is sitting next to her. She's in the middle. Her husband says out her mouth, "Baby, that's not what he said." 3 times. That was cut out. And I said, "Did you hear your husband? He said he didn't say that." And she kept going. So that's the part you guys are missing. Her husband said baby, he didn't say that, baby, he didn't say it. But she kept going.
Y'all better own it. Cause that is not.
Yeah. And that's why he left out. He was so upset and mad because of all this was going on. He ended up leaving and going down to the court.
But while they was outside talking, that's when DJ Q, we're gonna call him DJ Quicksilver. When he just Quicksilver, let me try to say quick. When DJ Quicksilver was walking downstairs, he said, "I'm going to the court. You coming?"
He was like, "I'm gone."
And she like ignoring him. "I'm going to the court." He's like, "All right, fine." But when she came back in there and she addressed Clifton like she did, you can tell Clifton had no animosity whatsoever. Like he wasn't even matching her energy for real, for real. It was like sarcasm type situation when he was he's like, "So I'm just trying to figure out why you don't like her."
He leaned over and said, "What am I supposed to do?" It wasn't like he was like, "What?" You know, he didn't call out her name or any of that. I was standing right there when all that was going on. Now, if he would have did that, a lot of the guys and the producers would have jumped in immediately. But because that did not happen, it was no reason for anybody to break up anything.
The only reason you even saw production in camera eye like we did was because when she said, "Hold up," when she did like that, production was like, "Okay, hold on," because she was all talking. But however, the one thing I do want to talk about, because I agree with the Tylers. I'm an honorary Tyler child. I agree with the Tylers when they said like she wasn't disrespected. Like she really just did the most. And when DJ Quicksilver expected Jamie to even step in, like one thing I didn't like what DJ Quicksilver said, he was like, "I mean, it's not okay for a man I don't know to argue with my wife, but it's okay for if Jamie decides to argue with your wife because you know Jamie." That's weird. That's weird energy, my boy. So if it was Jamie intervening and saying, "Hey, then you would believe Jamie."
It was just a mess. Because where Ashley said to quit during the show, she said Jamie and Erana just stood there and didn't do anything.
Which was a lie. You were standing.
Watch the game. We were standing right there. And what you all did not see that was filmed is that I took Ashley out in the hallway. Y'all didn't see that because they didn't show her. Took her out in the hallway to calm her down. But remember, Raina and Jamie just didn't do anything. Went out to the hallway. Ashley, calm down. Your husband's upset. I kept telling producers, I said, "Call her husband. Y'all ain't getting none of that. That was all filmed."
Right. Wow. So this is what I got for you, Erana. Because you decided to call Miss Terry and get her in the mix of y'all business. Why you did it?
To get Terry.
Why you call Terry?
So
Terry got 4 hours. Why you let Terry got 4 hours to tell that girl? You're judgy.
So I didn't know Terry was going to do. So first of all, I didn't tell Terry anything about the group. I told her that the group needs help because she's helped me and my husband on numerous occasions, as you can see on the show. So I told her, I said, we're getting together soon. I would love to get everybody together because we need some healing. We need help. I didn't know she was going to attack Joy. That was not the plan at all. You know, I wanted her to go around the room like she normally would do, like she did at the Salt Cave season 1, and talk to everybody, not just single one person out. I never thought that was going to happen. But let me tell you, I had a gummy. We had little gummies and stuff on the trip. So I was like out of it for real. As you can see, Jamie and I were like, and he was eating the chicken. That's because we were.
Right. I
saw like this.
I was like, why is he eating that chicken like that? Like it's like almost slow mo.
We were like gone a little bit, but
that was the thing, though. I was just like, okay, I understand where Terry was coming from, but I think it was just a wrong setting for her to try
it definitely was.
break all that down.
She
for
felt
that moment. And like Joy said, like in the beginning, she said, this is not a safe space for me to be vulnerable. She vocalized that. Yeah. And then because then Black and Ashley all played off of it, like
that entire side over there doesn't get along with Joy. So it was not a safe place for her to do it. But of course, we're filming a show. So you just think if the cameras wasn't there and this was a real situation outside of filming. Yeah, I would have got up and everybody would have been like, first of all, none of us would be there together. That's number one. Number two, I would have stopped it. Somebody would have stopped it. Joy would have been stopped it. But we're filming a TV show. Producers are right there. They want to see this play out. So it's not like we could just say, stop. Everybody stop. Let's go. Go on, Joy. Let me go upstairs. You know, we had to let it play out.
Ooh, okay. Well, I tried to, because I binge watched, I tried to watch episode 7, but Xfinity was hating on me, telling me I couldn't watch it yet. And I have all the other episodes recorded so I can catch it. So I'm one episode behind. But with